constructive, quote unquote, coping strategies. That is, strategies that reduce stress. In contrast, other coping strategies may be coined as maladaptive if they increase stress. So, like, I'm a cutter. I've done it in weeks now, but I'm a cutter, and in order to cope with my issues and get a nice feeling in me, I would cut. And for that brief second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever, you feel that cut, that sting. You're like, oh, it feels so good. Then that's the endorphins like rushing into my brain, telling me it feels good, it feels good. But then after, you're stressing because you're like, now I have to cover up cuts, or now I have to worry about infections, or whatever, So you're stressing. That's not a good coping mechanism, which I know, but I can't get out of my head to not do sometimes. So, anyways, yeah. So, okay, we're only 15 minutes in. That's pretty good. We're gonna go to some other. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna want to talk about changing minds. This is coping mechanisms. Let's just open it up. So there's a bunch of different, okay. These are coping mechanisms by type. Adaptive mechanisms that offer positive help. Attack mechanisms that push discomfort onto others. Like we talked about a few of those. Projection is one of them. Avoidance mechanisms, denial, avoid the issue. Behavioral mechanisms that change what we do. We talked about that too, where someone would be like, they're an honest person, but they cheat on the taxes. So it totally changes what they do. Cognitive mechanisms that change what we think. So that's an interesting one. Cognitive behavior therapy is what I was doing when I was committed for a while. And for me, it just didn't work. The idea is to change your mind. Of course, over a month, you're not going to do you're not going to put a dent in things. The idea is still there. So, I mean, that obviously helped to think of more stuff. I just don't have it in me right now to be like, let me change my mind every time and think of exactly what's going on and change it to a positive thought. It's just not in me right now. It sucks. And I'm dealing with it every day of my life. Ugh, man, it's crazy. Anyway. Conversion mechanisms that change one thing into another. So you the sexual, like say you're having sexual thoughts, bad sexual thoughts about whatever, and you don't want to do that. So you convert those thoughts into energy for exercising. There you go. Defense mechanisms. Freud's original set. I think I explained those earlier. Self-harm mechanisms. Self-harm is cutting that hurt ourselves. Cutting, burning, drinking, drugs, non-prescription drugs, street drugs. If you're in prescription drugs and you overtake those, then that's self-harm too. There's also self-medication. Self-medicate would do like alcohol and drugs. You self-medicate to make yourself feel better. So, and then these are a list of coping mechanisms. The acting out, not coping, giving into the pressure, and misbehave. These are a lot of them adaptation, the human ability to adapt. Yeah. Aim inhibition, lowering the sights to what seems more achievable. So you're not reaching your true goal, your true dream. You're just lowering all that to be like, this is much easier. It's laziness, pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done it. Like, oh, I can't make $1,000. Fine, I'll make 100. Although that could just be not so much like a laziness, just like the truth. I can't make this much. I can't make this much. There's avoidance, compartmentalism, compartmentalization. Okay, I'm so tired right now. Apologize. Compensation, conversion, crying, denial, displacement, disassociation, distancing, moving away. You're distancing yourself from other people. That actually affected a marriage of mine. I'm pretty sure that's what it did. I distanced myself from her because like my brain was just too much. And I was like, I think it's better if I do this rather than push it on all on somebody and have them affect their lives. So I'll just be like, I'm pushing you away as a defense mechanism to help you more, or whatever, Might not be the best thing to do, but yeah. Yeah. And the other one is emotionality, outburst and extreme emotions. There's a lot of coping. I'll read a few of them. Provocation. Get others to act so you can retaliate. Interesting. So, do little things to make somebody mad. That way you can get mad at them for being mad. I don't know. Something like that. Repression. Subconsciously hiding uncomfortable thoughts. I've done that several times. Self-harming, we talk about that. Somatization. Wait. Somatization. However you say it. Psychological problems turned into physical symptoms. Yeah, that does happen too. We've already talked about sublimation. Basically, you're channeling your psychic energy or whatever into acceptable activities, like channeling energy into exercise. Gives you endorphins. You obviously lose weight or get stronger, whatever you're looking for. Healthier. It's much better than cutting, drinking, drugs. Don't get me wrong. Things feel good. Doesn't mean they're right for you. So. Trivializing, making small what is really something big. Oh. Undoing, actions that psychologically undo wrongdoings for the wrongdoer. Yeah. Okay. So 22:50. We're gonna be pretty close to the end anyway. But I mean, obviously from this you can tell there's tons of ideas like cutting, drinking, and alcohol. And alcohol. Cutting, drinking, and drugs are negative coping mechanisms. Exercise, talking it out to somebody, punching a pillow, trying to change your mind, clearing your mind. Those are all positive coping mechanisms. Hopefully one day you won't have to use any at all. And then you'll just be like, right as rain. Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, not to you, to me. I have every hope in the world that you can lose your negative thought process, that you can lose your depression, your anxiety, your, what do they call it, schizophrenia, bipolarism, whatever you have that's affecting your life badly. I hope, I don't pray because I don't want to pray, but I hope in positive thoughts your way, whatever I can muster up, that it goes away, and maybe this podcast will help you. If it does or doesn't, let me know either way. joshmihal@gmail.com. You're also welcome to call. You're also welcome to call at 916-538-4615. Leave a voicemail saying, hey, I enjoyed the podcast, it helped me a lot. Here's some suggestions to help you further your cause. Or you can also help by going on patreon.com, patreon.com/JoshMihal, JoshMihal, and donate $1, $5, whatever you can. It helps to pay the bills, essentially this bill. This is the speaking is for free, but they do charge for a certain amount of like minutes subscription fee. So that's pretty much what I got to pay for. And that's only $5, which is not too expensive. But you know, when you don't have it, it is. So jump on there. You know, share this with people. Somebody you think that can really use it. You know, definitely. Excuse me, I really have been not great this time. Let's give out the suicide prevention hotline. Just in case anybody decides, hey, you know what, I'm not doing that well today. So here's the suicide prevention hotline, the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Language is English, 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. If you're feeling down at all, like I said, I'm not a therapist or anything, so, and I won't always be on here to reply. So you're welcome to text the number I just gave you. And if I can help in any way, let me know. But these other people at the 800 number I just gave you, 1-800-273-8255, are more professional than I am, more than likely. And they're definitely there, clear-headed, I'm assuming. And they've either gone through stuff, hopefully, so they know what they're talking about, or they're just there to listen and help you out. If you ever do anything like cutting yourself and it's bad and you just need to go to the doctors, go. If you feel like killing yourself, I'd say commit yourself first. You know, try and get help. And that doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but why not try, you know, rather than just be dead. So life does suck at times, but you know, don't get me wrong, I'd be rather doing anything else sometimes. But. So as I do with the end of every episode of Open the Door, let's do the mantra. Do the best to your ability to not let your disability disable you. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and end this out with, apparently, whatever that is. No chat. Oh, you can chat, I guess. So while we're live, we can chat. I should have invited people. Oh well. But I want to let you know it's been great. And like I said, the band you heard was Edenview, Edenview. You can look them up on iTunes, YouTube. They're a great band. My favorite song is Rabbit Hole. So, and I will definitely catch you later. More episodes to come. I'm not going to quit on you guys. I might take a hiatus. Not as long as I did. Just breaks every now and then. I've done about 5 episodes of podcasts. No, 4. Yeah, 4 this week. Different ones like Now That's a Good Read, which is about comic book stuff. There's all kinds of... You can check me out on Spreaker. Spreaker.com. S-P-R-E-A... Let's reverse and do that again. www.spreaker.com/JOSHMIHAL. You can also Google Open the Door, Josh Myhall, and you'll find me. YouTube has it, Open the Door, Josh Myhall. It's on there. You can listen to it on YouTube. I believe iTunes, but I'm not sure how that works. Facebook is on there. Twitter is on there. So I'm kind of everywhere right now. Everywhere I should be, I guess. Nowhere I shouldn't. So clear your mind if you can. If you can't, think about something positive. Puppies. Think about cute little puppies. Okay? Hope that helps. Alright, you all have a great day. Do the best to your ability to not let your disability disable you. See you later.